You brought him up, but what was your experience like with Antonio Brown?
Was that your rookie year?
Rookie year. So
That had to be the craziest shit as a rookie.
Because it's the first time I ever told this story on interview. You remember the whole time he was like, free me? Remember when the whole
free
video?
AB?
Free AB, free me, grandma. I was right next to him at his house. Bro, I got a video on my phone right now. I swear on everything I love. We was freestyling. My first time ever pulling up to his house. This is when this shit was going on. You feel me? He was freestyling. And we sitting there and he got the car, he got the cryo and all that shit. That was before he burnt his feet and shit. And so like, it was right after he burnt his feet. So like he got a pool and shit. And one thing I will say, like I say, he worked his ass off. We was there, he in the back of his yard catching 100 passes on the jugs, catching them. Then he talked to his grandma, and he was like, Grandma, this is what I'm thinking, and I want to leave. And I tell people all the time, do I think that he was wrong? No. I think the way he went about it was wrong. But the feeling that he had, he wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard to explain that unless I really get into it.
I need you to elaborate.
Yeah.
So like, what I mean is like, why he was upset and the things that he was upset about, he was 100% right to be upset about them. But how he handled it, I think was 100% wrong.
What were the things that he was upset about? Because there were a few things that kind of happened.
He was like mad about his. I know one that sticks out was like he was mad about his helmet.
He was mad about his helmet because
he
couldn't wear his helmet no more because he wore it. It was like it went outdated or something like that. Yeah. He couldn't wear it. He burnt his feet, and he was mad because he wanted to do like he was doing like training, but they wanted him to do it like with the people. He like I want to see the best people. I can't fucking walk, and like so like that was a thing. And then him and Mayock had a conversation.
Was that the cracker thing?
They had a conversation. I'm not gonna get into what was said. A lot was said on both ends. You feel me? So like, I think that like the way he was feeling, and basically he was saying really what it came down to was they threatened to take his money, and so he was arguing like to keep his money. So I was like, I understand what you saying, like you, and the craziest thing about AB, bro, he would be the guy in the meetings that would be on his phone the whole time, and everybody know he on his phone, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing, but he go out and practice and never fuck up a play. Like, I swear, bro, like he was just different. You feel me? But like, he was going through that. They was trying to take his money. They was trying to take some of his guarantees and shit, and he was like basically going back and forth with him, and like that whole little thing. And I think that the people he had around him, I don't know if the people still around him, but he had too many guys that were just willing to tell him whatever he wanted to hear. Yeah. And I remember, like I said, we was literally freestyling, and he got that call, and he on the phone, and he called his grandma and all that stuff. And I remember, and I was like, he was like, I got 30 million in the bank right now. Like, I'm like, first off, why do you got 30 million just sitting in the bank? Do something with that money. But that's what I was thinking in my head, for real though. But I'm like, he's not necessarily wrong for how he feels, but he's wrong by how he went about it. And that was my perspective on the outside looking in. But I remember, bro, like the whole free me, and then the video came out, bro. The dude that made the video was there the whole time. He was following him around bro. The shit was crazy. I think I could probably pull up the freestyle on my phone right now. I'm not even lying, bro. I'm not even joking. Let me see if I can find this shit, bro.
Yo, that is so funny. Bro. Just picturing that video from what I remember of it and thinking that Josh is just sitting there somewhere on the couch.
Like,
bro, and being like, what the hell is going on?
Bro, I'm sitting there like, is this
quiet too?
I'm like, is this the NFL? Is this what motherfuckers do? Like, that's what I'm literally saying. I'm like, bro, like, what in the hell is going on? Bro, let me show you this, bro. I ain't even gonna show the whole video. I'll show you right where he was freestyling. You can hear his voice, and I'll show you the date. I'll literally show you the date, and you'd be like, what the fuck? I swear. This shit is the funniest shit ever.
Bro, while you're finding that, it's in like Mike Tomlin needs love for what he was able to do with AB and all them.
Who is that in the back?
That is crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I'm like, damn. But then when he left though too, I ain't gonna lie. It was like good and bad. Like obviously it was bad for our team because like shit, he was the biggest, probably the best player on our team. But like all the bullshit went out the window. It was I was like, okay, this is football. Like this is the league. Everybody started locking in all that media and all that shit. And we was on Hard Knocks too, so that was another thing. It was a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro.
Because I would hear too, like when I came in that year, that he would have like the posse or his crew. They'd be like in the locker
We're
room,
like 20 people deep.
yeah, rolling around the building with them.
Nah, see, they might have.
Trying to like train after hours, like trying.
Yeah, just
a
doing
lot
too
of
much.
different stuff. Yeah,
Like I remember he came in, and when they brought him in, he was like, "Y'all gotta fly me on the private." And then when he got there, he was like, "I'm not paying for this. They got to pay for it." I swear, bro. I swear, bro.
he is
But
a
like,
one
it's
of
interesting optics.
he was just different, bro. He was just different. But like I say all the time, like nobody could ever take away what he did on that field. I don't care
bro,
what
he was
nobody say.
unreal.
I don't care what
Yeah.
nobody say, bro. You can get on the person, the man, as much as you care for or whatever. But like on that field, it's not like him, Max Tay. I ain't seen a lot like it. Like nobody else like that.
Him, Max, and who?
Tay.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae.
Yeah,
Adams.
Devontae Adams. My bad.
fault. That's
Yeah.
my fault. That's my fault.
That's my
Yeah.
fault. But like Antonio, like think about Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Ben Roethlisberger,
Squad.
Pouncey, all those personalities
Harrison.
on one team. James Harrison, all those guys on one team. Like Mike Tomlin needs to write a book
Come
about
on,
just
man.
those years.
How he managed all that shit.
Dude, that makes him such a good coach.
Yeah.
And the fact that Steeler fans are like, "Hey, Tomlin might have to leave," is
Every
the
year.
crazy every year.
Yeah.
They're like, they got to get him out of here.
Yes.
It's like that is. I don't think there's another coach that can handle personalities better than Mike Tomlin. He has
Hell
the track
no.
record for it.
A lot of coaches don't even like when you got any kind of personality for real.
You're right.
So, you know, like, especially if you look off. But, I mean, AB was just one of them guys, bro. I'm telling you, one of
Different
them guys.
animal.
Bro, one of them guys. He made me step up. I'm like, hell no, I'm not doing enough. For real. For real.